Right on, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put Silvana in the translation room. So, si quieren
Bueno.
escuchar español,
Está en mi
vayan a
cuartico.
eco, interpretación, y entonces van a escuchar a Silvana ahora. Yeah. So we're done. Bueno. Hey, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, Derek. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, everybody.
Buen día.
Nidia, Mónica, Claudia, Gina, Jime.
Hola, buen día.
How are you?
Good morning, Pearl. 你好，早上好。早
Good
安。
morning. Good morning. 早上好。
Bueno, let's start out with some wins. If anybody wants to share.
Okay, I have a horrible loss.
Ah!
I did the wrong side of my face. Oh, I committed a new skin sin. I
Skin
did the wrong.
suicide.
Okay, so if you look at my face, you can see that one side is better. And I did the wrong side, so now I got to do the other side 10 times more.
Yeah, so it shows.
Oh no. So don't do the wrong side of your face. That was a bad upline.
I thought you were doing your left side.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to do the right side. I did
No,
the wrong thing.
you told me to do the left side too. Look.
No, we're not. I know that's even worse. Double worse. I made a boo-boo. You're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to do our right side. So I was a bad upline. I made a big boo-boo. Terrible replication. Horrible.
That's also win. So you
I
make
learned.
everybody feel like everybody can make mistakes sometimes.
I learned from that. Oh my God, I'm so rusty.
That is hilarious because
Sorry,
my big win today was going to be that
yeah.
I like the needler.
Yeah, and it's looking good. It's really good, but
It's amazing. Well, now I can even it out today. So
You follow your upline.
Sorry, Pearl. That was a bad downline, Pearl.
oh, that's hilarious. I saw that message this morning. I'm like, what?
Yeah, and it really is so different. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay.
So, hola, Mona. Okay.
Thank you for sharing that. It was fun. I don't know if somebody else has any other win. Win or not win to share. Anybody?
We know it works.
Yeah.
That thing's amazing.
Jimena. Jime.
Yo tengo uno.
Si quieres primero ella y ahorita sigo yo. Dale.
Jimena, ¿me vas a dar el pase a mí?
Sí, señora, a ti misma.
Gracias, muy amable. Les quería contar que tengo un cliente que está tomando Nubi y ayer en el almuerzo se comió una empanada. No sé si otros países comerán lo mismo, pero esto es una masa de carne con cebolla que está cubierta por una masa simple. Y él se hinchó y se sentía mal y más encima estaba en el trabajo. Entonces me comentó que se tomó el Nubi y enseguida se le pasó el malestar porque estaba con muchos gases. Así que, por favor, a todas las personas que en estas fiestas comemos mucho, después, cuando vuelvan el Nubi nuevamente, sugiéranle el Nubi porque es muy efectivo, de verdad.
Great. So she had a win with the new biome that here it's called Nubi. She had a client that was taking it, and yesterday he had a very thick meal, like with meat and dough. How do you say that? And he was feeling very bloating. Is that the term? And he had the new biome, and immediately he felt relieved from those symptoms. So she was suggesting that everybody introduce that product when we get it back, because we don't have it right now. So I'm missing it too. But that it's so good. And then, so thank you, Danny, Jime, and then Gina.
Ok, yo vuelvo entonces con la buena energía que mencionó Kim ayer que estamos generando, que digamos que contagiándonos en esta sinergia estamos generando, y con lo que dijo, ay, yo no me acuerdo quién lo dijo, pero alguien dijo como que no piensen por la otra persona que no tiene el dinero, como no empiecen a pobretearlo y ay, no va a tener para pagar, y entonces, ay, no, mejor le ofrezco algo más económico, ay, pobrecito, entonces, no, hoy yo desperté con una persona llega y me manda una foto, tú ya sabes que es una orden, ¿no? Y yo, oh por Dios, o es un reclamo o es algo bueno. Y me escribe como, Jime, pues resulta que acabo de renunciar a mi trabajo, tenía un cargo muy alto, pero pues a mí yo estoy sufriendo la rodilla y acabo de hacer mi suscripción de colágeno. Entonces yo decía, es que eso es lo que estamos generando, es lo que estamos atrayendo. Yo no me puse a pensar, yo no sabía que ya no, que había renunciado a su trabajo. Lo de la rodilla lo sabía, yo estaba como trabajándola con el colágeno. Y tercero, no dejen de publicar, porque es que la constancia, o sea, de ellos verlo todos los días, con historias distintas de articulaciones, de dolores, de operaciones, de no sé qué, pues claro, se convenció ella misma, es que yo no tuve que volver a hablar con ella nunca. Y cuando, ¡pum!, ya, la compra hecha. Entonces, primero, no pensemos que no tienen el dinero. Segundo, no dejen la constancia de publicar para que la gente siga viendo y eso lleva a un cierre. Nada que hacer. Eso es. Se vendió
Good.
solita, literal.
Yeah, they do. So Hime had a very good experience with somebody that reached out to her today, and she said that she had already made her subscription to collagen. So she's suggesting that we never stop posting about the benefits of the collagen, and also that we don't have to think or take care of the other person's money because we usually think like, oh, maybe they don't have the money, and we should not do that because we don't know. And third, that if you keep posting the benefits of it, it sells by itself. So this person just bought it and she wasn't even thinking about it, and she told Hima that she already had done her subscription. So congratulations, that's one more. It's very good. And so Gina, you're next. And then we go to the numbers.
Hola. Bueno, pues yo les iba a comentar también lo que dice Jimena, porque yo me di cuenta también con una cliente que hace rato está que me pregunta qué por la galvánica, qué por el Lumi, qué por el Boots. Entonces, en estos días me he dedicado a publicar, digamos, producto pequeño y publiqué, digamos, las promociones que ahorita que del POMS y todo eso. Y hasta el día de ayer, por fin, ella solita me escribió. Y lo que dice Jimena es cierto, todos los días hay que empezar a publicar. Y hoy me desperté muy temprano y a las 4:30 ya estaba colocando mi primer mensaje, buenos días. Y a las 5 de la mañana hice mi primera publicación y a las 8 hice la otra. Entonces ya voy a poner la otra. Entonces estoy poniendo como un reels de historias. Entonces primero colágeno, luego pongo la barra, luego pongo la 180. Entonces estoy pendiente cuál historia va a terminar para colocar la otra. Y también cuando uno está como en la onda, trae las cosas. Entonces tengo una señora, no sé si hasta ahí, Maca. Sí, un momentito.
Yeah, okay. So the first thing is she was sharing the same as Hime said, and she also had a customer that's been asking her about the Lumi or whatever product, but not closing. And then she started posting time and again about the products. And this week she decided to post on small products, and this person contacted her without her doing anything else. Like she just got back to her. And so she says that if you're posting every day, like consistently, she started today at 4:30 a.m., then at 5, then and now. So she's doing many posts a day. And that was the first one, right?
Y, perdón, y esas mismas publicaciones, a mi WhatsApp me da la opción de publicarlas en Facebook. Entonces yo de una vez, ¡pum!, las mando a mi Facebook.
Ajá.
Y lo otro es que hay una amiga también que conocí hace como 4 años también y siempre ha querido los productos y esta mañana me escribió, Gina, quiero ganarme ese colágeno gratis, dime cómo es que debo, cuál es la estrategia que debo hacer. Y yo, ay, Dios mío, por fin. Entonces me doy cuenta que la gente, cuando uno es constante, empieza a escribirte. No importa, todos los días publique, publique, no importa como dice Steve. Coca-Cola pasa el mismo mensaje 20 veces todo el día. Y uno, ay, no, es que me da pena que me vean. Y también, digamos a mí, Gina Paola, que me funciona, que yo hago mi video. Entonces yo hago un video de 1 minuto. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bueno, quiero hablarte del colágeno, tú ya conoces los beneficios y ¡prrrun! Mando los 3 videos. Eso es lo que hago porque yo me he dado cuenta que a la gente le gusta verme hablar.
Sí. Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so another person got back to her, like she knew her for 4 years or something, and she said that, hey, I want to earn that free collagen. So tell me what should I do to get that? And Gina was like, finally. And then also that what she has found out is that people like to see her, so she does a very short video of herself like talking about the products, and then she sends all the other stuff like videos or information. But first she goes first because she knows that people like to see her, and that's true. Is for everybody, like, they always say that people that follow you follow you. They don't follow the products. They follow you. They want to know what you do. They want to know what you wear, what you use, what you take. So it's very important that one needs to be like showing what we do so that people can relate and then want to do or imitate what you're doing or taking or whatever. Yes? Okay, so let's go to the numbers so that we know. These were from like 2 a.m. So I don't think they were a lot different from what we read yesterday because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a little bit, but not that different. So we had yesterday, is this yesterday? Today, yeah. So yesterday we had 549 new contacts. No, I don't think so. I think that's the 5 days. Yeah, yesterday we had 84 new contacts. And showing the products was 73. I don't have the detail here of who did what, so I just have the totals. So I'm just going to tell you that. Then we have like business presentations. Yesterday, 7. Compared to the first day of the challenge, we had 22. So yesterday, only 7. Something's happening. Like I don't know. Do you feel like this is? I feel like many people went to sleep these days in December. Like they're all feeling like the holidays or whatever, so they're stopping doing things. What we should be doing twice or 3 times as much because people are interested in knowing these products and buying things and everything, but I don't know why some people don't. And so yesterday we had 7 business presentations. We need to raise that number. Then the follow-ups with the prospects yesterday, 107. That's quite good, I think, because I don't know how many people put in their stats. So 107 follow-ups with the prospects. That's probably why we got some more points yesterday than any other day. As Steve always says, 80% will close from between 5 or 12 contacts or follow-ups. So 107 follow-ups is very good. And then follow-up with the team, we have 49 yesterday. Also, I don't know how many people put in their stats. And sales closed, there were 14, way better than the day before that we had only 2. So 14 closed sales and 1,421 points yesterday, which is much better than the day before that we only have 280, and it's a little bit lower compared to what we used to do, what we are used to doing, but still 1,421 points. And if we look at the charts here, the contacts are, even though we're still far from where we used to be, we're slightly going up a little bit again. Products the same, business the same. Then the follow-up with the prospects a little bit upper than before. Though we're still lower than we used to be at the beginning, but we're going like back up. Okay. And then closed sales got a rebound up again, and the points too. But what we need still to go back to, or get even better, because I don't know if you, maybe I can show you this here. Wait, so that you can see. Yes, I can. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hopefully you will see that. Okay, let me know, please, if you see this. Can you see this? Yes? Okay. So if you see the new
Yes.
contacts, we're slightly like coming up again, but we're still far from where we were. That's what I'm talking about, right? Do you get that? So I think we should be, even though there are probably less people putting in the numbers, but still we need to get these numbers up. This is the last month. So this is the last month for qualifying for Paris, last month for our pin title, last month for everything. So we need to go up, and we know we're going to do it like in the last 5 days or so, because I don't know why human beings act that way. We act that way. We tend to leave everything for the last day. But okay. Did
Maca,
you see? Yeah.
on the weekends, we always go down.
Yes. We always go down. It's amazing. And this month, I don't know what's going on, but really, if it were real that, I don't know, December is a lazy month or whatever stuff like you might hear as I do, there wouldn't be people qualifying for the trip like this week. There wouldn't be people changing their pin titles, or I don't know, having accomplishments, and there are. So this is just how much work we put into it. It's not about the month or anything else, because those are lies. We always tell ourselves lies, like the weather, the government, the economy, or whatever, and it's just how much you're doing or not. It's just that. Anybody agrees with that? Anybody has something to say about that? Kim, yeah. Opinions or questions? No?
December is always an interesting month. I remember, in the car in the motorcycle business, there's always a lot of talk of, people are going to just be doing their Christmas shopping. Regular business is going to slow down because of that. People would make Christmas an excuse, even though Christmas is a driver for shopping for everything. So what we all have to remember is, hey, get out there and go for it. Just say, hey, what are you getting your loved ones for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? It's because preconceived ideas slow people down. That's the problem with humans in general. We all let misconceptions get in the way, and you just got to remember, people buy stuff every day. It doesn't matter if they have money, they don't have money, if it's Christmas, if it's cold, if it's snowing. You cannot imagine how many convertibles I've sold at Christmas time in the snow, and the same with motorcycles. People don't buy convertibles in the winter. They don't buy motorcycles in the winter. They buy everything whenever they want it. You just got to present it to them, show them they need it, and show them that today's the day to buy it. And that's what we got to do.
Yes, I agree with that. And we, like we said yesterday, our products work so well. We just need to use them, hopefully on the right side, on the correct side. But we just need to use them, right, Derek? And then show it to people, and they'll see by themselves. It's so easy, like to show them, Claudia, sorry.
I just want to say that we joined Nu Skin December 7th, 2007. And it was our best month. We closed our month with 25,000 points. And the last week of December, it was my vacation. I used to be a dental technician. So as a dental technician, you're talking about human conditions, everybody wants white teeth for Christmas. So it was our busiest month, but the last 2 weeks of the month, we had vacation. And because I used to work 10, 14 hours a day, so I didn't have time. So I took advantage of my vacation weeks, and we went crazy with the girl who became team elite in 1 year. But it was the beginning. It was December. So when I hear people saying, no, December is, people is distracted with Christmas, it's like BS. It's not true. You had to, every time you hear something like Steve talks about, the protect your environment, when they tell you, oh, Christmas, people don't have money, they're distracted, move away from that, because it's not true. It's not true. For us, we experienced the best month when we started. It was December. And for us, December, we always think about that when we hear that, and it's like, it's not true. It's not true. And it's what you are going to make of it. So.
And may I ask you, could you share what exactly did you do on those last 2 weeks? Because it's very important, because we're 2 weeks away from the end of a year. So many people think, okay, it's done. I don't have anything else to do. So what did you do physically? I know it was almost 20 years ago, but anyway, what did you actually do?
When we started, I was a dental technician. I didn't work talking to people. I work with my hands. So what I love about the business is that they told us demo. Put the product on people's faces. So those 2 weeks, every day it was a demo in my house. We were inviting people, my upline, my downline, we were bringing people to our house, and we were demoing products. At that time, we, to start the business, we needed to have 5 devices with us, because we were doing demo and people didn't want to leave the house with half of the face, like my face right now. They didn't want to leave the house. They were like, okay, I want it now. And we were like, okay, there it is. Here's your kit. And then we place the order and get the kit back to my house. We end up ordering 15. And we were rotating those kits because, hey, can I use your kit? It was crazy, but we were doing demo. And that's what they told us. I didn't know how to sell. I didn't know how to close. But those weeks were crucial for us, because at the beginning is when we had to press, the gas all the way. And they told us, you put a big rock, in the pedal,
Accelerator.
In the gas, and don't move. Get a big rock, put it there, and don't move it. Run with it. And I was thinking this morning that why I'm so excited with the business again is because I'm doing the half a face on my, the demo on my face. And it's the emotion again is if we don't use the product, and I have to tell you that I don't know what it is. I used to be like that too. We don't use the products because we think, no, I'm gonna run out of product. Use the products. It's like, and then I hear, in my family too, no, I don't use it because, then I'm gonna run out of product. And come on, if we don't use the products, you're not gonna see results. Even if it's napka, put napka in half of your face for 7 days, and you're gonna be surprised of your own results. And it's the excitement that the products bring you, that energy. It's like when you are winning, how's your energy? It's up. So it's about energy. We have to bring that energy. That people that they were coming to my house every day, that it was bringing energy to us. And we had to do it because the first person that we told her, she rescued cats. She could not do the demos in her house. So she was coming to our house and it was a parade. It was like people like left and right coming, and we were like, oh my God, what is this business? We were excited, and we have to get excited. So that's what we did. Oh, she closed like 20 LOIs.
27.
Well, we did the rest. Turkish fighting about numbers, but it's the excitement, is the community, is like, I'm excited. I started everything because of you being here. Like, we lost vision in the business. We get used to it. And just being here is like hearing you talking and I'm doing this, I'm doing this. You start thinking and getting excited again. But it's our energy, it's our excitement. I don't talk too much. When I talk, it's because I have something to say.
Oh, thank you so much. That was really great, awesome, and I'm so glad that you shared that, because it's so important that we can tell this to other people. We can actually teach somebody else just what you just said, because it happened to me as well. And I think everybody that has been here for a while has been through this. We start like we're eating the world, and then after a while you get used to it and you settle, and it's like you get to a comfort zone. Even though it's different from the one before, it doesn't matter. It's just again in a comfort zone. That's what happened to me when I got to the Blue Diamond. Then I stopped. And my youngest boy says that to me. That was the time when you needed to go further and you stopped. So don't do that again. He says that to me. He's 17. He was 14 or 13 when I got to the Blue Diamond, and he said that to me. That was the time that you were going like this and you needed to go further and you stopped. Why? And I don't know why. I think my own explanation is that I wasn't at the time the person I needed to be to handle a Blue Diamonds team. That's why I stopped. I'm not willing to do that again. But you settle, like you get used to it, like you said. So true. And then you start even using the products as much as you should, maybe.
I want to say something else, Maka, because it's very important. When we are like in the hole, I call myself that, I'm in the hole, because it's like every road. But when we are in the hole, sometimes we start, like, or most of the time, we start comparing with other people. And that is like, that's something so bad. And I heard my spiritual teacher saying, when you want something, when you open the heart, when you're grateful, is when everything flourishes. So, and the best way to bring gratitude for where you are, it doesn't matter that if I'm in the hole, what I do is I count my blessings. I count my blessings. I have a house, I can walk, I can see, and that energy, it pulls me out of the hole. I join a call, I do, and this is something that we have to be self-motivated. Use the products, and that is what it brings the excitement. Don't compare. Don't, like, it's just like, count your blessings and do your part. Keep doing, keep moving in action. Use the products. If you don't feel like calling anybody, use the products. And once you see your face, then go and call people. Take action. And action is like what it really takes us to where we need to go.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Derek, I think you want to say something.
I just love when Claudia shares because we never hear from her enough. You know, I mean, I have to share this because we didn't know this business. We didn't know it at all. We were dental technicians. We worked in a laboratory and that was our life. And we were interested in a way out. We didn't know how to do that, you know, and I was investing in real estate on the side and it was very stressful. It was a lot of pressure. But the first meeting that we had, when we went to the meeting, go ahead. When we went to the meeting, Sherry was there with Alan, and it was crazy because all our friends were there, and I was not in a good mood when I went. But I don't know how many people LOI'd that day. I think like 8 LOIs that one day, and all my friends are coming into this business, and I'm like, what are they doing? What is this stupid business? It's a foo-foo business. Like, what are you doing? And that Alan was there. His shorts were wrinkled. His shirt was wrinkled. He's like, blah, blah, blah. He was a terrible speaker. He did not know how to talk about Nu Skin. He was terrible. And he was like, Derek's going to take one. And I wept. That was like, that's it. And I walked out. I was so mad. But what happened was what they did right was that we all had the product on our face. As soon as we came in, they said, sit down, put this on your face. None of us knew what we were doing. We put both the white gel and the blue gel. We did it wrong. And we didn't even know what we're doing. We're like, what are we doing? And everyone was doing it. So because everyone was doing it, we were doing it. And they said at that meeting, while we don't know what's going on, what they did right was that they said, you're going to start traveling around the world, you're going to quit your jobs, you're going to make more money than you ever made in your whole life, and you're going to get to have so much fun helping people everywhere. You're going to wonder that you didn't see this before. And everything they said came true. Everything. And I walked out of that meeting. I was upset. I sat on the curb. I told the story at TEU. I was so mad. I'm like, another dumb business. And I didn't understand this business. This business is so simple. You buy the product and use it. You put it on your face. Even I made Kim put it on his face last night after how many months? I said, put it on your face. So I sat with him and we did the thing, and I did it on the wrong side, and of all things, I'm so rusty. But what happened was they said at that one meeting, they said, who do you know that knows lots of people that likes beauty? And I thought, oh, I know someone who knows lots of people who likes beauty and likes to make money. It's a simple question. You guys are not my team. Most people would not tell you what I'm telling you right now because they're so secretive. I don't care. I believe that givers gain. The more people that we help and serve, the more I get back in return. And so I taught that one sentence. Who do you know that likes to make a lot of money, that loves beauty, and knows a lot of people, and is constantly surrounded by lots of people? That's the key. They have to be surrounded by lots of people all the time. Those are the people you talk to. I shared it with my friend, and when I shared it with her, I said, I didn't know how to talk to her because I'm in real estate, building homes, and the dental business. I know nothing about this. And then Claudia's like, you have to call her, you have to call her. I'm like, I don't know what to say. And you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, number one. I said, Susie, this thing, it's good. I'm calling you. I'm telling you it's good. I'm not going to call you if it's not good. She said, what is it? I said, it's a face ball. Who makes it? She said. I said, Nu Skin. And she said, and then she got quiet. And now I'm thinking, uh-oh, I'm never going to do this business now. And then she says, does it work? I said, of course it works. That's why I'm calling you. She said, come to my house tonight. I'm going to have dinner. And so I go, Claudia, we're going to go to her house tonight. So the funny thing is, we get to her house, we know nothing about the business. We get to her house and there's 26 cats everywhere. She's got a squig and they're all running all over the place, and she's squirting the cats all over the place. And no, it was. And then we sat down and she goes, I have dinner for you. And she doesn't cook. She was so excited. She got dinner for us. She loves beauty so much. Long story short, she comes back and says, okay, I'll do the business. I go, what's the business? I said, we got this business kit. I don't know. So I'm telling you, I don't know. We just did this. So that replicated. When people started, what are you doing? I don't know, but we just got this. And it was so funny because everybody said that. What are you doing? I don't know, but I got it. And then she got over 20, she got 21 LOI. Yeah, like 21 LOIs in 2 weeks. She became $1 million earner in 18 months. She was number 7 in planet Earth of Team Elites. She had 21 frontline executives because she thought she had to build wide. And that's, you guys, that's when you have to have 6,000 points. She had 21 frontline executives. Okay? So the key here is, and we didn't know how to do this business at all. We were just helping her people. Claudia was filling in orders for her. The reason why Claudia is so good at the back office and so good with support and everything is because we've helped our downline so much, we became really good at it. We might not be good at other things, but we really are good at being honest and just being forthright with our people. And so a lot of times they don't believe us because we just say, just do this. And they think, oh yeah, whatever. We're like, you don't know the pressure of Sherry and Alan telling you to do something. You do not, none of you know what that's like. None of you know. And you don't know what it's like to go with no sleep for 10 years. You do not know what that's like. We traveled with Alan for 10 years all around the world. Maka, I think you've met him or seen him, and some people here have met how hard he works. Nobody works like that. It's insane. So when we say, do, and that's why I did such a bad thing. I demoed the wrong side of my face. So just, Christmas is the best time. Kim said it, buy it now. It's Christmas. And then you can just repeat back to them. Oh, I don't have the money. It's like, it's Christmas. Yeah, but I don't know. It's Christmas. You could do the old trick. Just repeat the one word over and over. It's Christmas. It's beauty. So when I was at TEU, I was presenting on the main stage and I presented the business opportunity meeting. I was the bomb presenter. Okay, the business opportunity meeting for One Team Global. No pressure there. There's people all around the world watching that presentation. So the close is Sherry's close. Everybody brushes their teeth. Everybody shampoos their hair. Everybody takes a bath. It's Christmas. Okay, let's do this thing together. So it's the best time to go out, go crazy right now. You know, I told Tim, I want you to talk to a minimum of 25 people today. And a minimum, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do more than that. I'm the upline. I'm going to do more. So everybody should be going banana. In fact, this is a challenge I have for all of you. Steve's on doing his thing with Sherry. Let them do their thing. Let's make them proud so that when they look at the numbers, they just go off the chart. Because that's what Steve and Sherry did. They went off the chart. And Maka, you've seen how hard Steve works. He works really, really hard. And Sherry works 10 times harder. Sherry's scary, man. It's like, holy crap. So anyhow, go for it. Okay, love you guys.
I love the challenge. I love it. So I hope everybody wants to be part of that for our own sakes and for Steve's, because he's doing this for us every day. So also for our own families, for our own goals, for whatever reason. But it's a very good challenge you put there, Derek. Thank you. And Jime, you want to say something?
Sí, yo quiero un consejo, sobre todo por esta época de Navidad, las personas que, pues las que realmente están trabajando tienden a pensar como en Colombia las novenas son algo muy tradicional y que consume demasiado tiempo. Entonces, que hoy tienes la de la tía, mañana la de la amiga, mañana la de no sé quién. Entonces la gente como que dice, uy, no, es que ya no hay tiempo, como que ya no alcanza, y entonces como que diciembre ya se acabó más o menos, y entonces como que no vas a poder aprovechar. Entonces yo quisiera un consejo de ellos, porque yo tengo claro que diciembre es uno de mis mejores meses. Llevo 10 años acá y siempre ha sido súper motivador. Sin embargo, como que de pronto quiero unas mejores palabras para inspirar a mi equipo. De pronto mi discurso no ha sido el mejor, entonces acá estamos para aprender y sí quisiera tener como ese consejo.
So I think it's the same that we were talking before, because she says that many people from her team think that December is not a very good month because they're in Colombia. They have these novenas, which I don't really know what they're about, but they consume a lot of time, she says. So she wants some advice on how to maybe how to encourage the team to do things, because she knows December is a very good month. And so, like Claudia just said, and Derek too, I think we need to
Yo sé,
tell the okay.
yo sé.
We need to tell
Que se lleven las maquinitas para la novena. Tell them to take the machines to the novena.
I can coach right now. I know what to say.
Okay.
No da tiempo, mi Silvana. Pues yo no sé si en las
Jimena.
casas y amigos de ustedes, pero mis amigos son como que todo lo tienen organizado y entonces ahora hacemos la comida y entonces hacemos no sé qué y entonces no sé qué. Acá no es como, no son tan relajados como en la costa, mejor dicho. Acá en Colombia son un poquito más rigurosos y
Dime.
ceremoniosos.
A la nanita, nanita, ella.
Hey,
Acá
what
en Bogotá, no,
Yeah,
mi
let
Silvana, es
Derek.
que inclusive dejarse tocar a esta hora de la noche con ese frío en la cara para mojarse, ni locos, más o menos.
Okay, well, I'm gonna coach. Hold on one
Oh
second.
yeah, go.
All right. First of all, you guys are right. Okay? Don't be right. What you need to do is you need to double down on your product use. You need to do twice as much. It's Christmas time. If you want to double your action, you have to double your look. So I'm telling you, you have to face spot every day. You have to do everything, you have to go crazy on your face so that when people look at you, they go, wow. If you're not getting a wow look, Pearl's on here right now. Pearl's listening to everything I'm saying, and she's not disagreeing, she's agreeing. You have to get a wow look on your face. If you don't look like a wow and you're telling something, they're not going to ever do it. But if you look like a wow, you don't have to say a word, and they're like, I don't know what you're doing, but what are you using? And then they'll buy. It's so different. The business is so simple. The products work so good. So get a wow look, Jimena, por favor. It's obvio, ¿sí or no? In Chile, we have teams in Chile. Obvio. It becomes obvio. Your look, you must glow. You must glow like the sun and the moon. And when you glow like that, they buy. Okay? That's the coaching. Double up.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I think that's what we need to do. Just stop those
I want to say something
limiting
too.
beliefs.
Jimena,
just-
I don't know if you remember when you started. What were you telling to people? Like, I still remember that line. When we were calling people, we were saying, and Steve also says this, we're launching a technology that has a huge potential in the market. Who do you know?
Yeah.
We're launching a technology that is an anti-aging. When can I come by and show you? So if we're going to parties for Christmas, take advantage, because a lot of people come to our countries and you can talk to people. Bring your Carbonic. Hey, I'm launching a technology that has huge potential in the market. Who do you know that likes money, likes beauty, is with a lot of people? And just take advantage of the people who come from US visiting Colombia, or people getting together. I know you already told me that it's not for you, but who do you know? And come with your list. I mean, with your notepad, and take the contacts. So I think it's a shift in mentality, because we can get and start thinking that oh, people is distracted, las posadas, the Christmas party, the dance and all that, but we are doing a business.
Don't
I think
justify
for
it.
me, we lost the vision of the business. I was making $100,000 a year making teeth, but I started Nu Skin because I saw $50,000 a month. I didn't leave my UCLA profession to start selling machines. It was the business.
Yes.
So then when you talk to people, I'm launching a technology, has a huge potential in the market, and I think Alan gave us that line.
Yes.
We were calling, like cold calling, we were talking to people,
It's a business.
asking for the demos. And, if you cannot do a demo, ask them, who do you know? Who do you know who's entrepreneur? It's just like go back to, what you were telling people when you started. I'm launching this technology here in Colombia or here in Peru and here. Who cares that it's been Nu Skin like for so many years?
We're relaunching.
And if people tell you, oh, yes, I heard about it. No, you don't know. Until you know this business from me, you're going to know the business. So we need to elevate our posture. And I think because we go up and down, our confidence get hit. And we feel like, oh my God, I don't know how to do it. No, we know how to do this business. We gotta get the las riendas del caballo and run with it, because this is our time. This is our time. This is our month. January, a lot of people think like, no, it's January. People don't have money. I'm looking for those people that they have debt, that they put, they like max the credit cards. I'm looking for those that they want to pay the credit cards. So January is my month, and we have to, tell ourselves that
Change your mindset.
this is my month. I'm creating my story in Nu Skin.
That's awesome.
Yes,
And
I
and
agree with you.
they're the only ones who can shift everything. Okay, so I don't know if it helps, but
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Does it help, Jime?
Muchísimo. Totalmente claro.
Yes, and we need to get more people to this call because this energy that we're creating here, it's unique. We need to get them here, like usually, because I see people come and go. We were 60 or 65 the time that we have been the most, and we're back to 35 again. So and this is a good day because some days we're 14 or so. So we need to let people know that to be here consistently will get them to change the mindset about things or stop those limiting beliefs that stop us from doing what we need to do. That, like you said, it's not hard. It's not hard. I mean, I studied 7 years medicine. I didn't have vacations. Then I went to study pediatrics for 3 years while I had my 3 children. Then the fourth one during my studies, I got delayed because of that. I spent lots of nights working on shifts. I missed Christmas. I missed a lot of things. And I've never been happier than working here. Not only because of the finances, if you want to. It's just the energy. It's just the love, the people, the sense of belonging, the helping others, the Nourish the Children initiative, everything. It's like it fulfills like everything that I've looked for in my life. And I am sure pretty much everyone that's here now is looking for something like that. Some place where you can feel you belong, you can help others, you can become yourself, your better version, you can learn, you can grow as a person, you can look young, you can feel better. There's nothing wrong about this, but we just need to do what we need to do. And we don't sometimes. And that's so like mea culpa, right? Because it happens to every one of us. I sometimes find myself asking oh, why am I not getting the results? And then I just look at what I've been doing and I say, because I haven't been doing what I need to do. And this thing that Steve does with the numbers and the charts is so good, because you get to actually see, like you don't even have to imagine or remember, you just see it's a chart. So we're going like down and up and down. If you see your own charts, and he put in the Telegram chat this chart that you can unload and download, I mean, and like put your own numbers there so you can see your own chart, like how you are going with your new contacts, you're showing the products and everything. Then you get to see your own history, your own numbers, your own charts, and you get to find out when I'm doing the things, then I'm going up, then I'm going down, then I'm going up, then I'm going down. I just saw mine from a few months ago, and literally it was like an EKG. I don't know if you know that, the heart electric, yeah. Kim knows what I'm talking about. So it's like that. And I was like, why don't I go steady, right, just up? I mean, I need to be consistent. And everybody has issues. Like Steve said yesterday, they got delayed from their flight. They were back in LA. We got Silvana's uncle fell. I'm going on a trial. We have children, everything. So, I mean, we all have daily challenges and daily things that we have to face. But if we get well organized, we manage to do what we need to do. It's not that hard. Talk to 20 people a day. Now with social media, that's freaking easy compared to what it used to be. I can't imagine how they did 12 business presentations in a day, one-on-one, face-to-face, like going from here to there, and we now got Zoom, and I sometimes have 3 people there. 4. I used to have like many more, but that's how what we need to go back to, like doing more with the tools that we have today that make this even easier to do. It's just that maybe it's so easy sometimes that we just don't use them, and we let things like flow, and they stop flowing because we're not doing, and we're not creating the energy that attracts where we need to attract, and we need to not only attract, but just like spread to the world. Because when we're like vibrating in this level, everybody notices. When you walk into a room and you tell people things, or you go on a Zoom call and you talk about this and you show your face, people sense that, and that's what they want to be part of. Like they want, like you said, like Derek said, I don't know what you're doing, but I want to be part of this, because I want to feel like you feel, I want to look like you look, I want to smile like you're smiling. Have you ever been to Utah? If you haven't been there, you need to go there, because everybody that works at Nu Skin is always happy. That's something that amazed me so much. Like you were there and people were packing things or doing whatever, and they're all really happy, not just smiling like for a picture, they're happy. Yeah, Claudia, right? Have you been there? I know you have been. They're always, and Kim too, they're always happy, and it's very amazing for us, for me at least, because I worked in a hospital, I worked in a private hospital, and people didn't have those faces. They went there because they had to pay their bills. They went there because they had to do what they studied for doing, but they weren't happy like really doing something that they felt good with. And I interviewed some people there at Nu Skin and facilities, and they told me, I have those videos. They said, I'm so happy here. I'm so happy to work here. And they take care of me and my family, and we got the products for free, and the energy is so good, and everybody's so good and so nice. And you could hear these people talk like from the very bottom of their hearts. They were not acting. I can tell you that was really true. And when you feel people that happy, you want to be part of that. And that's what we need to show people. also, besides the products and the results and everything, we need to show them that this is a way of being fully and completely happy, because you are helping yourself, your family, your friends, your environment, and other people as well. Here in other countries, by joining the Force for Good Foundation, the 1% or whatever, I'm a part of all of that, and I tell you, that's something that, for me at least, I'm not telling you you need to feel the same, but for me, that's a huge part of being part of Nu Skin, is being part of the Force for Good Foundation as well, and the 1% and everything. I've been an ambassador for 4 years now. I was a chief ambassador at one time. I also joined the 1% Club, and I think whenever I get those news about the things that Nu Skin is doing around the world, and you feel you're part of that, even though it's maybe the contribution is, I look at it on the page and I think it's so little, but every little grain sums up to do something bigger. And just being a part of that is, for me, most of what keeps me here in this business. Because I could go back to working in my office and earn maybe even more than I'm earning right now in Nu Skin. I could do that, but I would be tied to a time schedule, to my patients, going back to having 2 or 3 weeks vacation a year, when when the hospital decides that it's time for me to have a free time. Now, when I decide that, or when I need that, that's something I don't want to do anymore. Not again. I mean, I did that for over 20 years. I don't want to do that anymore. Even though I studied 12 years for that, I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to help people in another way. And I feel like here we can do all of that. We can have our better results. We can feel better. We can look younger. We can look prettier, sexier, like Steve says, which doesn't matter, but it also does, because everybody wants to feel well and healthy. And besides that, we can be a part of a greater cause. That's the Force for Good Foundation. So I didn't want to leave today without saying that. I just posted something about that this morning, because we need to talk more about that. We don't talk enough about that. We just talk about the business and the products, but we don't talk about the Nourish the Children or every other initiative. Many people here don't know how many things or how many initiatives are part of the Force for Good Foundation. How many, if you want, you can put in the chat, how many initiatives do you think Force for Good has? Or how many do you know? Many of us know Nourish the Children, but do you know Seacology? Do you know the MSI in Mexico? Do you know the heart surgery? I don't know the name of that. Do you know the one that builds water wells in Africa?
Yeah.
Too, like they say, look.
It's Southeast
Smile.
Asia, hearts.
Yeah. So there are so many. So I encourage you to go in the page and read, because it's in there. In our page, there's something that says Force for Good, and you can read about everything there and know what you're a part of, because we're all part of that. Okay, so that's an invitation. I didn't know I was going to talk about this today, but I started the day like being so grateful and thankful for everything, and I remembered that I hadn't posted enough about Nourish the Children, so I did that post this morning. So I'm glad it came out right now. It came up, and I encourage you all to know more about what you're part of and what this business is all about. Not only the business, not only the money, not only the products, just a huge, much bigger cause. And I don't want to cry, so we're going to end this call. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. I don't know if Steve's going to be okay tonight, but anyway, we're going to be here just like now. So bring your questions. Let's go and hit those numbers, like Derek said, make it our own challenge too for today, right? So thank you so much. Have a great day, all of you. Love you so much.
Thank you.
Gracias, Maca. Muy bonita la llamada.
Gracias a
Good
todos.
job, Maca.
Gracias a
Thank you,
todos.
La
Maca.
llamada.
Gracias a todos.
El
Thank you,
cuartito y
Derek, for
todo.
all of your advice.
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
it.
you, Claudio and Derek.
Let's do this. Come on. Listos.
Oye.
Bye-bye.